Hello, Lola.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well, and how are you?
I am doing very well. I'm having a bit of a fangirl moment here right off the top. I have been a fan of yours for a very, very long time. Dream into Action, one of my top 3 albums.
Oh, thank you.
It is such an honor to speak with you. So, congratulations on your new album coming out in September. Dialogue is the third in that trilogy of albums that you started with Engage, then Transform, now Dialogue. Tell us a little bit about that whole journey of those albums for you.
Yeah, well, I think with Engage, the sort of message of that was that please don't be a bystander in life. Get involved and have your influence. And don't just be a spectator. And then Transformed about if we want to change the world, then we start with ourselves and we really look at our behaviour and really work on that. And then Dialogue is about that wonderful thing that we as human beings can do. We can talk to each other and get to know each other, and even though we may have different views and different likes and dislikes, we can still meet somewhere on a kind of human level. So Dialogue really, for me, is like let's get to know each other better, and that's the way we can create a more peaceful world.
How did the pandemic affect your writing as you were working on these albums?
Yeah, no, that's really interesting because I had lots of time, obviously, like a lot of artists, and I've got my studio at home, so I wrote loads of music and had loads of ideas for songs musically, but I didn't want to write lyrics at the time because it was pretty grim, wasn't it, for us all?
It was, yeah.
Stay away and be at home. So I thought I'll wait until things are improving, and then write the lyrics and sort of be celebrating us, surviving and and coming out of this that terrible time. So that's what I did, and I'm really glad I did because I think the lyrics are some of the most positive that I've written, in my career, and I've always tried to do that, but I thought I want to go even further with this one. I want to make it like ridiculously optimistic about the future and hopeful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I when you go back to, as I said, my favorite album, Dream into Action, I mean, those songs, it's like I hear them now and it lifts my spirits. It's like, okay, yeah, I mean, it's an anthem. You were writing anthems for me, many years ago. I'm not going to say how many, but many years ago, and you're continuing to do that.
Yeah, I think I've got a lot to be thankful to America for that, because I wrote most of Dream into Action while I was touring America, and so I was enjoying so much playing for the audiences, which was so enthusiastic about the music, and so I was then back in my dressing room. I was writing things. Things can only get better, and the energy really came from the audience, inspiring me, to write that album. It was great.
It's great, and I can't wait to hear Dialogue. I was lucky to see you a few times on the Retro Future tours, and you're hitting the road again with the Dialogue tour. What can we expect?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to play 3 new tracks from Dialogue, and then I'm going to play loads of obviously all the big songs that the people know, because that's such fun to do, and because we're constantly updating them, because we're an electronic band, so we can give them a new set of clothes each time.
Right.
But I've got Nick Beggs from Kajagoogoo, who's in the band, and he's playing bass with me, and we do an acoustic version of Too Shy we do a few songs that are, at the piano and acoustic before we go back to the big electronic sound. So I'm really excited about this tour, I must say. So I can't wait to get out there and play for people.
Oh, just amazing. And there's been a resurgence of 80s music, and your music is being used in TV shows and movies. You're reaching a whole new generation, a whole new audience. How does that make you feel?
I love it. It really makes me feel very excited indeed, because some people are telling me about their 15-year-old sons and daughters who are discovering the music for the first time through watching Stranger Things and going to listen to the Stranger Things playlist and stuff. And I'm just over the moon about it, because to reach a completely different generation, really, discovering the music is, wow, for me as an artist, that's just amazing. I'm so happy about it.
And again, we are talking with the legendary Howard Jones. And sir, again, it's an honor for me to, I know I'm gushing, but it really is an honor for me to, one of my musical heroes. I love what you do. I've heard like your extended version of Things Can Only Get Better. It kind of took on that disco, and then more I want to say club style, which was like I think an 8-minute remix on that. Which is just amazing.
We like to, it's great fun to, obviously people want to hear the song roughly what it sounded like.
Yeah.
But then we sometimes do like a remix version on the end live, and everyone seems to get off on that. It's like going back to the days when we went to clubs when we were younger, and
right.
So, yeah, I just love doing all that stuff.
Wow. Again, we have got the new album Dialogue coming out in September, and the tour starting here in the U.S. here in July. Mr. Howard Jones, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Lovely to speak with you, Lola.
All right. Bye-bye.